Hello everybody, this is Spirelli and welcome back to more Whispers of a Machine. I think we have more clues for the door code now, but we also have the second corpse. So I think we should look at it first because it's closer. So happy to see more corpses.
I already examined the body at the crime scene. Nothing new comes to mind.
Did I examine her body? Hey, by the way, I took your scalpel.
Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Can I check that? Interesting.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right, now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
I just want to say that it doesn't need to be a male. It could be an augmented female. Because I can muscle boost. And then I can totally... I can rip open anything, so I can totally overwhelm somebody.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple
I've
stab
listened to
wounds
this
to the
before.
chest. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind.
Yeah, we've had that before.
It's not the right time for that.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer.
Yeah.
This makes the time of...
We've asked that before, so it doesn't necessarily keep up with what we've asked before.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Thank you. I don't think I need to scan him again because we already scanned him. So let's get to the door. We have a couple of numbers that I want to try. And it's not 999 different ones because I'm not gonna brute force that. Oh wait, I should look at the number first.
Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
Okay, so 256. No. What was the other one?
Katarina Berg.
138? No.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Do I have to take the month and the day? But February 2nd, I don't have a 0, so that's not too long. So the other one was March 15?
Wow, a code and a fingerprint? These people have absurd safety concerns. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
Oh,
Immigrated
it's
to
May
Nordson on
13.
May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Why did March 15th work then? 2 years? No, the 15 is a date. Well,
Still
anyway, I
won't
guess
open.
we're in.
The code lock must be blocking the door.
Huh? But I just did it, didn't I? The code.
Looks like it's waiting for a fingerprint input. Can't use my own, obviously.
Is there any way I can show his fingerprint? No. Do I have to go back and cut off a finger? Can I ask him?
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, cops gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
I figured out the code, but now the electronic lock seems to require a fingerprint too.
You need to find the tenant, then, or another person they may have given access to.
So I
Yeah,
need to
I
get
guess
his
so.
finger.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Back we go. Just casually cutting off some fingers from a corpse. I hope the doctor will let me. Oh! He turned around. I asked him, oh, and what about her murder? And was like, why would I be able to ask that again? I already know, I've already heard this. But he turned around and looked at him and was like, So maybe that's the time where I can cut into the corpse.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
What are your conclusions about
Most obvious. The murder.
a razor-sharp surgical scalpel?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under
Interesting.
her nails.
Oh,
This
I mean,
makes me
you've said the
suspect
exact
that
same
the
thing
killer
before,
likely
but-
wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was
Yes, okay, see, I
That's
gotta go.
enough questions for now.
okie dokie.
Don't you worry about the missing finger on your corpse. It came in with all his fingers intact and now only has, one less. She did say there must be another way, but come on. Where I was like, I'm seeing the planes, like, could I have gotten a fingerprint? But whatever, we got a finger, we got this. We are good to go. Still confused by that, me remembering the month and the date
Hi, Doofus.
incorrectly.
You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund?
That's
Kisses.
probably the hint. Because I did 315 because I thought it was March. And then I remembered in my head that there's no numbers doubled, so it's like March 15. But actually it was May 13, but you had to flip it, so I guess I accidentally did the correct thing. Nice. Don't think any of it.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
No wonder they need more electricity. So...
Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it.
what was he up to?
Looks like something is missing here. Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough.
Oh, all
I
we had
need
to...
more to go on before I can try guessing the password.
I want to say all we had to do was cut off a finger of a corpse.
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it. Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside.
Is it like a corpse-sized tank?
Odd-looking thing. No idea what it's for. There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago. Big enough for 2 people. Recently used. Looks like someone is expecting.
But are they making a baby? Like, that sounded wrong. Are they creating one? DNA on there. Probably on the bed too. But he apparently didn't handle the machine, or it was wiped out. And I don't assume that she was ever here. I mean, it might be connected and somebody's trying to clean up. No, it doesn't look like it. And no smart printing. So what, I just have to go and... Oops, so turn it off. Go and report this? Because I don't think I have anything to go on for the password.
I need more to go on.
Yeah. I don't pull any levers, so I'm just gonna leave this. I'm gonna try for the clues. Can I ask him whether he knew of that, maybe?
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
No.
Thanks. You can get...
Alrighty.
Because I don't have anything written down about the giant machinery. It's apparently extremely illegal. Any reason to go further north? I don't think so, because
I
I've
don't
gotten
think I need to go further north.
So let's go back. A day hasn't passed, so I don't think we can get into the museum. We've looked at the corpse. I guess I could ask Robot Dude about his input on the giant machinery. He's still writing, probably. Oh no, you go inside. Hey there.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Katarina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
So she didn't buy anything from you?
What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do. Okay.
I'm off. See you later.
Take
I wonder
care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
whether the key was good for something there, because I still have the key. I don't really need the bloody photo anymore because I know they're connected now. I don't have any indication to go into this building. Maybe I have anything to report in the police, but I don't have an entry on it. This is difficult. Hello there, so
Carl Oscarson was fatally stabbed by an unknown assailant in the Nordson
I'm not
workshop
talking
hall.
to anybody. Ha ha ha.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Yes, please. Actually, no.
All right, I'm off.
Okay.
Good luck out there.
So, unless I write anything new in the book, I don't think there's any point of talking to the constable. So I guess we can try to go to the museum. I have a gun. That means at some point in this game I might have to use a
Doesn't
gun.
look like I can enter the museum.
Anything upstairs that I missed? Do you have anything new? Like, I looked at this already. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, she said this. I never that I looked at that.
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this
She
panel
looks
here.
so creepy like that. Oh.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum.
So we're basically living in a world where robots are not okay, but augmentation is okay. So it's like that leaves the whole idea of how much augmentation can you do and still be human. I looked at those definitely. Not sure whether I looked at everything here.
Looks like various plant samples.
I looked at the armor.
I have
remember
no
that?
clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway. A hidden safe.
Oh, okay,
Locked,
okay, I have a key.
unfortunately, but there's a keyhole.
I have a key. I've been asking everybody about that key.
It's a fit. Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
But wouldn't we want to know where the bookmark was? Creed of the conduit, a trust in my mind. God is my mind's creation, conceived in my mind and born by it. God is my mind's extension, and like a child outlives his mother, so will God survive my mind's demise. Gerd, sister of fate. A parent asked his future child, if you turn wicked, can I stop you? Rein you in like a prancing steed, stomp you out like a fleeing spark? And the child replied, I can be felled and left forlorn, but never stopped nor made unborn. Belinda, sister of prudence. Awake anew, ere break of day, you're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember that which burned has turned to ember. He who raced upon the meadows now does rest in pleasant shadows. She who hurried but still was late, yet took her time to contemplate. Pilgrim sprayer. I am invigorated by my face. I gaze at the skies. I ensure that the path is clear. I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. I'm nearing my goal. I press on for another full day. Found your haven, God, and may finally rest by your side. Ultra. This seems like a Viking ship kind of thing. Some sketches. That's creepy.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
Password. That's the password. That's the is it Kate now? Kara? Something like that. Plus, I can go to the police station and talk about the conduit and see whether there's any people who know about that or can tell me anything about that, especially happening in their town. Because it seems like it's some kind of religion, or if it doesn't have as many members, a cult. You know, it's just a number, a matter of numbers, whether you're a cult or a religion. Okay, New Katharina was here. There was a letter.
Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone. It's hard. He's big. Yeah, anyway, I'll be.
Okay, she's gone. So in the other one, the flipped was highlighted, and here, the least is highlighted. But it can't just be Kara.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe.
Please.
It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
New Katarina. Katarina. Who's the new Katarina, though?
Katerina Berg, a resident of Nordson for 2 years. She was likely in some kind of relationship with Carl.
Yeah, I mean, they're working on a baby together. It's not Kara, it's not Katarina. New Katarina. And the least is my hint. Who is the new Katarina? Maya is a whole different person because Katarina is currently out of town and, you know, Maya's Maya, so that's not her. But I don't have anybody else.
So, the murder victims were likely conduit members. If that's true, their activities must be somehow connected to the killings.
Greed of the counter. Garrett, Sister Fate, Sister Roots. Is it Garrett? Or Melinda? Garrett. Melinda! It's Melinda. Hell. Chamber open close status, help or exit. Chamber status. Session 8 months, 12 days, nutrient level 9.3, low, heart rate abnormal. Adjust oxygen levels using maintenance valve. Water filtration adequate. Fetal fluid blue concentration 4.47 normal. Estimate viability 84.5%. I don't know. Close or open it right now.
This valve likely adjusts the oxygen mentioned in the console output, but I'm not sure if I should mess with it before I even know the contents of the tank.
But can I open it, or is it gonna ruin everything? Chamber open. What is it?
My God.
It's a baby? And they're already giving it the blue. remember we had the conversation about the blue before, where you get augmented by taking the blue, which the old lady and the police station talked about. So if you do that, you have augmentations, you have these extra powers, you have these things, and they are creating a baby, but with augmentation already, because
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
you...
What the?
It's not too late. There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
What?
That was unsettling. They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina. But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there.
So I wanna just look at the chamber status once again. So Matthias here. Fetal fluid blue concentration 4.47%. It says normal. So is this something that everybody has some amount of this and then you get a higher shot to get the augmentation? Or is it something that, you know, they gave the baby the blue and it's not normal? Chamber closed. Exit.
Ugh, it's stuck. That combination makes no sense.
Because it's sticky, right? Well,
I should stabilize the womb tank before I leave.
okay, fine. But I need something to... Oh! Don't rip it off, though.
All right, it's loose now.
See, that's what I meant earlier about, like, the murder. He said, Dr. Pearson said that it must be a male, but it could just be an augmented female. What am I doing? Okay, let me just... It just says abnormal adjust oxygen level using maintenance.
It won't turn any further. It won't turn any further.
But what is the correct setting then? Because the red light is constantly blinking. How would I know?
It won't turn any further.
How would I know? Give me that status again. Because the nutrient level is low, heart rate is abnormal, and just oxygen. Do I somehow need to see it while I do it? Artificial. Oh, I can hear the... Can I scan it? Human male fetus. Fluid concentrate traces of there.
The heart rate looks good now. I'll keep the valve in this position.
So I turned it way up.
All right, seems stable. I should get going.
Don't know whether it matters, but I do want to close the chamber. Okay, yes. So I did have to have it open so I could look at her. Let's have it open. Crazy! Oh, what's going on there? This is such an interesting setting. Because I remember when the kids at the school talked about how it's like, so you can't make robots that think for themselves, but my parents made me and I think for myself. And it's kind of like, what are you allowed to do? Are you allowed to make, like, to create a child? And it is Katharina and Carl's child because they said it's, you know, they're parts, but bigger because they gave it the blue. I think next up I need to go to the police station. But I'll do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this amazing game. I wonder whether there's like different endings depending where I go, because I seem to go more to like the analytical practical side of things right now. So I wonder whether, you know, there's a big difference in how you play and what opens up if you go in a different style. But first let's like finish this once. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon and see you then.